Everybody, and happy Monday and happy President's Day to everybody on here. God bless this beautiful nation. The truth on the stimulus, the very truth on stimulus package, stimulus checks, what's going on in the world. President Biden, the Ukraine. I know a lot of you are uncertain, confused. I'm going to give you what I'm hearing, in my opinion, with Ukraine, with Russia invading, what it comes down to. I'm going to jump right into that. But before I do, yes, I'm in my car. I apologize, but I'm in and out of meetings. This is what I do. Thank you so much for all the likes on yesterday's video and the video before. I greatly appreciate it. You know me, I appreciate the news. Congratulations once again to the winners of $25 each. To Too Beautiful, I have your address. It'll be in the mail tomorrow, Monday, or Tuesday, rather. And Odacia, I need your address to my email, which will be in the description. And once again, congratulations. Well, Sal, how do you win on this channel? If you're new to my channel, like and subscribe. Short comment, long comment. Just no nasty comments. You can disagree comment. My pocket to yours. There's no sponsorship yet. I'm going to jump into today's news. But once again, congratulations to the winner. I greatly appreciate everybody. Without you guys, there's no Sal Capano. I'm going to talk fast because it seems like it's getting dark. All right. So, once again, happy President's Day. Here's what's going on. I'm going to report it because the media is not reporting it. And there's a lot of great YouTube channels out there. And no one's talking about this. Now, there's some YouTube channels that are saying, no way, 100% no stimulus checks. No stimulus, it's gone. Wrong. And there's some are saying 100% guarantee. Wrong. You subscribe to my channel. If you're coming across, I'm going to give it to you as it is. My title might not get all millions of views, but I'm going to be honest. My title is probably going to be The Truth on Stimulus. I should call it The Truth on Stimulus. Okay, here's what's going on. First of all, I'm hot today. Millions of people are facing, they're starving in this nation. Nobody's talking about it. No CNN, no Fox, none of them. Okay? Millions of people are facing starvation. It's so high right now. Hunger is a problem. Groceries are up $150 a month than they were a year ago. You do the math in a year. I didn't do the math. It's crazy. But however, President Biden, if he doesn't help the people soon, he will lose the House and the Senate. 100%. And he'll probably lose the presidency. 100%, if they don't make them drop down. The party's starting to point fingers. They're all asking him, why won't he do some kind of executive orders? Now, a president just can't do an executive order on a stimulus check, but I said it on this channel before. He can do it for a child tax credit. If it's that important, Mr. President, you can do it for child tax credit. You can help out for low-income people. You can talk to the party. It's not that hard, okay? People, and I'm going to repeat, the media will not cover this, but I'm telling you right now, we are facing a major problem with starvation. Even with SNAP benefits, which used to be food stamp benefits, some states are increasing it. There's a lot of people out there who are just facing dire straits. There's people who are just horrible. Now, when they asked the President Biden and his staff about inflation, because we're going to talk about inflation, you know what they say? Here's what they say. They ignore it. They say, how about unemployment? This is, and I quote, he goes, how about unemployment? It's the lowest it's been. Look what I done. Look what you done. Unemployment's low. That's your answer. How about an answer what you can do about inflation? Now, I'd like to hear your comments on it. I'm really fighting for you guys. It's just terrible what I'm seeing. I'm down the middle. But when you have the leadership that's just weak and Putin sees him weak, see, this whole thing about the oil and the pipelines is this. We are financing it from Putin. We are the people. See, President Biden is financing it. But guess, we are the taxpayers. You understand we have to finance from Russia? I want you to think about that for a second. I'll take a second. We are financing oil when we can have our oil right here. There's no reason why. I understand their agenda on electric cars, which, by the way, who can afford it? But we're not going to get into that in this video. We can get our oil right here. That would prevent this. Putin is basically running us. So we are like financing. So it'd be like you guys buying a brand new car right now, who can afford a car, and finance it from a company, right? They own our until we're paid off, right? That's it in a nutshell. That's what's happening with Ukraine. Hopefully I'm making a point in Russia. Now, what will happen? I'm praying and hoping, pray to somebody that this does not happen. Putin, I think, is just playing a game, and he's kind of showing there's weakness with our president, and that's the bottom line. Okay, now, let's get into the stimulus. right now, right away, you know how his polls are set. Biden can easily get his polls back up. All he needs to do is help out the American people. Okay? Maybe it doesn't mean a stimulus check, but maybe it's just helping people out with inflation and having a plan, right? I'd like to hear your comments. Okay, the truth on stimulus, when I hear YouTube channels saying it's not going to happen, they don't know that, okay? I hear from representatives it's possible that a stimulus could happen with low income. There's a lot of money out there. If you're new to my channel, I know a lot of my loyal subscribers. Sal, you've been talking about this. States got a lot of money. President Biden implemented it back in 2021, the states to give out money, and we all know what's happened. Some states are like California, and some states aren't like they're giving. So he gave that out and hoping that would help. The problem the problem with that is the governors aren't using it for the people. Some are and some aren't. So I believe President Biden can utilize some of this money in office. I don't think he'll have a choice because he will lose the seats 100%, guaranteed lose the House and the Senate if he doesn't step up help people. But the bottom line is, as far as the stimulus on his channel, it's still possible. Okay, keep your hopes up because it is political. The problem is if we do go into a war, okay, that'll take his distraction onto the war. So that's more time that people have to wait. Look, the bottom line is, wouldn't you like for, even if it was a 600-hour stimulus check, to say, well, at least the president held true, because he did say multiple stimulus. Him and our beautiful vice president said multiple stimulus checks. And that's why I don't understand why more channels aren't talking about that. But to come on and other YouTube channels to say, no, it's not going to happen, that's false. And for channels to say, yes, it's 100% is false. I'm hopeful that something will happen, even though a lot of people will disagree. Okay, now let's continue on. The biggest problem we have with inflation is, President Biden right now, what he can do, first of all, we can start with the oil and bringing barrel down to about $50 a gallon instead of reaching 100. That would help. So food and fuel. He can help getting food and truckers and back on track. I'm not going to get into that whole trucker deal right now. And getting the food out to people and getting an average New York steak, oh, that sounds good right now, to where it was a year or 2 years ago, where it was $14.99 for a nice New York steak. There it is in the photo, instead of $22.99. It's a hunger going on right now, and it's affecting not just people making under $30,000, it's affecting people making under $80,000. Okay? Some serious times right now, and President Biden, a lot of people, and some of the Republicans are saying it's worse than the Jimmy Carter years. Do you remember Jimmy Carter? So, with gas and everything else, I think he needs to look in the mirror, look at his party, digest this. President Biden, I'm referring to you, I'm calling you out, and help out the American people that are just dire straits. He says, when he asked a question about unemployment and PUA, he goes, well, I extended it. I extended all the way to Labor Day. That's what he says. That's his answer. I did more than Trump. That's his answers. I don't like those answers. I like to hear the comments below. I'm for you guys. A lot of you know me by now. I'm down the middle. I try to be right down the middle on this, but I'm upset. I called out past President Donald Trump, and I'm really calling out this president here. Anyhow, I hope you're having a great day. And the title on this should be The Truth on Stimulus. So I am giving you the truth. I'm in and out of meetings, and I'm fighting for everybody. Let's hope this Ukraine thing doesn't escalate. But that's the truth. It's a finance. Once again, thank you so very much for tuning in to the stimulus update. When I have more information, everybody keep your heads up. It would be nice if they could do something about the people. That would be great. We'll see what happens this week. It's a big week on everything. I want to say hello to somebody. Say hello to somebody. Tomorrow's another day. And on this station, there's always a solution. Forget about it. Ciao.